What's going on, Dead by Daylight family? It's your boy Negoose, and I'm coming at you today with another episode of the Fun Plague build. This build is a stealth build, and I'm going to be using some perks that is going to allow me to lose my terror radius and sneak up on survivors. If you're new to my channel, I am a plague and hag main, and I do post informative gameplay for those killers. If you do enjoy that sort of content, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification for my future uploads. Let's get into the perk build. So let's get into perk number 1, and we got Trail of Torment. What Trail of Torment does is when you smack a generator, you will now gain the undetectable status effect, which means that survivors won't be able to hear your terror radius and they won't be able to see your red stain during chase. As long as that generator continues to regress that you smacked, you will have your undetectable status effect. So if a survivor goes on that generator, you will now lose your undetectable. And there are other factors that can make you lose your undetectable status effect when you use Trail of Torment. One example is if you have Pop Goes the Weasel and that generator has 25% progression. If you smack that generator and regress it completely to 0, you will activate Trail of Torment, but because you regressed it to 0, you will now enter the cooldown phase of Trail of Torment, pretty much wasting your Trail of Torment. Alright, so you gotta keep that in mind if you are using Pop Goes the Weasel. If you injure a survivor or if you down a survivor, you will lose your undetectable status effect. When you do any of those things, the perk will now enter the cooldown phase, which is 60 seconds. Keep in mind that if you smack a generator and you gain your Trail of Torment, if a random survivor on the map gets broken from your sickness, you will now lose your Trail of Torment and it will enter the cooldown phase. So if you know a survivor is about to get broken, you might want to wait a little bit before you smack your generator to get your Trail of Torment. So after you smack a generator and you get your Trail of Torment, what you could do now is puke on that generator, and your puke is gonna stay on that generator for 35 seconds. That's the default infection time of how long the plague's puke lasts on surface areas. So this is gonna put the survivors in a situation where they're gonna have to think, should I hop on the generator and get infected, or should I make the plague walk around the map with no terror radius for 35 seconds? For the next perk, we got Tinker, and what Tinker does is when a generator is 70% completed, you will get a explosion notification on that generator, and you will now gain the undetectable status effect for 16 seconds. You might want to head over to that generator and catch those survivors off guard. And this perk could be quite beneficial if you do have Corrupt Purge on deck. Sometimes you end up getting like 2 people at once with Corrupt Purge. For the next perk, we got Dark Devotion. And what Dark Devotion does is when you smack your obsession, your terror radius will transfer to your obsession for 30 seconds. So this means they will hear your terror radius for 30 seconds. This will make them a bit edgy and probably won't want to hop on gens because they'll think that you're nearby, as well as you will be now granted the undetectable status effect for 30 seconds. So what you could do sometimes with this perk, if you know where other survivors are, you could smack your obsession, leave your obsession, and go over to where you know those specific survivors are. Maybe they're on generators, and I can't tell you how many times I pulled survivors off gens with this perk. If you have Corrupt Purge, you could basicate your obsession, leave your obsession, and head over to where you know multiple survivors may be. And the last perk I'm gonna be using is Pop Goes the Weasel, just for some generator regression. Feel free to use whatever other perks you want. So let's get into the add-ons, and the first add-on is called Hematite Seal. This add-on is probably the plague's weakest add-on. All it does is moderately increase the infection time on objects. I got the exact number, it is 10 seconds, so it's going to add an extra 10 seconds on top of the 35 seconds your puke stays on surface areas. So a total of 45 seconds. You're probably asking, why am I running this? It's just to synergize with Trail of Torment. So if a survivor doesn't want to hop on a gen, they're gonna have to wait even longer now because it's gonna take a lot longer for your puke to get off of that generator. And for the last add-on, we got the Ashen Apple, and this add-on is a strong add-on on the plague. It is going to give you an extra pool of Corrupt Purge, so this means you are going to spawn in with not 1 but 2 pools of Corrupt Purge, as well as it has a second ability, and that is to slightly increase your infection time on objects. Slightly is going to give you 5 extra seconds. So if you combine this with Hematite Seal, you're gonna get a total of 50 seconds of your puke lasting on surface areas. So that's it for the perk build. Let's get into the gameplay. We are on our hometown, Temple of Purgation, with the Plague, my favorite killer in the game. And one of my favorite maps in the game as well. A lot of people don't like this map, but I actually like it just because of the environment. It's quite different with the rain. I wish the reworked map could have like lightning and thunder in the background. It would be pretty dope. Let's puke on that. I hear people on this gen. Let's puke on it. We infected a Nea. She has sprint burst. I heard a Meg on the generator cough, so that means she's most likely on it. Yeah, I hear. She has sprint burst as well. Let's try to cut her off. Nice. All her friends are here. We got a Kate with sprint burst. Wow. So I think 3 people are using sprint burst in this match. Up we go. Someone just cleansed. That's good for us. Tinker notification on that gen so we know where to go to next. I hear coughing. Nea, you can't hide from Plague. You can't. Let's regress this and get our Trail of Torment. And we do have a Corrupt pool here, so we could pull up on survivors now with no terror radius with Corrupt Purge, which is quite scary. Let's drop down here. Ah, Kate's on the gen. She doesn't even know we're here. Beautiful. Oh, I should have waited a bit before. Alright, Tinker notification. Let's slug here. Let's get this survivor off the gen. It's a Yui. She didn't even know I was there either. We are a silent assassin pulling up on these survivors. Scratch marks. I think they're back on the gen. Let's arc up and shoot. And they did run away early. Smart play on their part. Let's pop and puke on this. They could hop on that generator and get infected, or they could just watch it regress with pop. We do have add-ons that's gonna increase the time our puke stays on generators. So it's gonna be on generators for 50 seconds instead of 35. Got a Nea here. She's out positioned. We got her. I saw the Kate right there behind this little pillar thing here. She's coughing on the left. Beautiful. Perfect. Up you go. That generator over there is about to pop with Tinker. I don't think I can make it there in time. But let's grab our Corrupt pool and see if we can make something happen. I'm surprised they didn't get to finish it. Let's regress this. Now we got Trail of Torment. Let's head back. We have no terror radius. I think they seen me. Yeah, they saw me. They're running away. Here, coughing. Alright, we got the Nea. Yui is like hiding behind that. Oh, she ran out. Okay. Thank you. So that Kate's infected again. Tinker notification. I don't think I could get there in time. They finished it. Oh yeah, Meg. She has sprint burst. There's a pallet there, so she's probably gonna loop. Yep. Oh wow, nice play. I thought she was gonna drop it. but she didn't. And I had to respect the pallet because if she dropped it on me, I would have lost my power. Let's arc up and shoot because we don't have no tear radius right now. Ooh, we got a double hit. We downed the Yui and we hit the Kate. Pop this. Let's puke on it. We have no tear radius right now, so we could just pull up on a survivor real quick. Let's grab her power. Tinker notification. So they're back on the gen. They're really aggressive with that generator, man. Holy. Okay, Yui's going there. I hear coughing. Sounds like Nea. Let's shoot up and over. So if you want to shoot over obstacles like that with Plague, what you want to do is kind of back up a little bit and arc your shot a little higher, and it's going to arc over that wall and hit them. Up you go. I think she's dead on hook. Perfect. Okay, Tinker notification. We know they're on this generator over here. Might be done. Someone just cleansed in here too. 1, 2, 3. Wow. All 3 of them are in here. Alright. We got 2 injured, so I'm going to grab my corrupt pool and try to get one of those injured survivors down. Okay, Kate's on the left. And Yui's going to the right. I don't want this Kate on the gen, so I'm going to push her off. We hit her. Beautiful. Alright, we got her. Up you go. Let's regress this with Pop, and then we'll get a Trail of Torment. Puke on it. If a survivor goes on it, they get infected. If they don't, I have no tear radius. Let's grab her Corrupt Perch. Someone got the unhook. They're coughing. Someone's downstairs in the temple. Let's drop down. Perfect. Why would she run into me? I love that drop down mechanic on this map. You just drop down and just pull up shooting at that generator. Regress this. Hi, Kate. Our Corrupt Purge is about to run out. Damn. Alright, let's drink up again. I know they're down here. Okay, Kate's over there. I'm gonna hold it because she has a lot of turns. Now she has to run straight. We got her. Bro, where is this Meg? Okay. She's just doing laps around the temple. I hear coughing. So we know the UE is nearby. She gets the window. Nice play. Got her. Where's she going? Oh, we got a lot of puke on her. She's running back to Shack, which is good because we know the hatch is not here. Hopefully we could down here. We have a fountain here, so let's grab it. Oh, okay. She's giving up. She's bowing down, showing her respects. But I'm showing no mercy today.